Hey there, welcome to Infomedia. Have you ever wondered what secrets the universe is hiding? From planets that rain molten glass to black holes that can warp time, space is filled with mysteries that will blow your mind. In this video, we're uncovering 20 of the most insane space facts that you won't believe. Stay till the end because the last fact will completely change the way you see the universe. Let's dive into the cosmic unknown. 1. The universe is expanding faster than the speed of light. Scientists have discovered that the universe is not just expanding, it's accelerating. Distant galaxies are moving away from us at speeds faster than light, but this doesn't break Einstein's laws. How? Because space itself is stretching, not the galaxies moving through space. Imagine drawing dots on a balloon and then inflating it. As the balloon expands, the dots move apart, even if they're not moving on their own. This discovery has led scientists to believe that a mysterious force called dark energy is driving this acceleration, making up nearly 70% of the universe. 2. There's a giant cloud of alcohol in space. Deep in the Milky Way, in the Sagittarius B2 region, astronomers found a massive cloud of ethyl alcohol, one of the main components in alcoholic beverages. This interstellar cocktail is about 1,000 times the diameter of our solar system, but don't get too excited, it's not drinkable. The cloud is mixed with toxic molecules, and it's located 26,000 light-years away. Still, it's a fascinating glimpse into the complex chemistry of space, proving that organic compounds, some essential for life, exist beyond Earth. 3. A day on Venus is longer than its year. Venus has one of the strangest rotations in the solar system. It takes 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation on its axis, but only 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. This means that if you lived on Venus, a single day would last longer than an entire year. To make things even weirder, Venus spins in the opposite direction of most planets, meaning if you stood on its surface, you would see the Sun rise in the west and set in the east. Scientists believe this bizarre behavior might be the result of a massive collision in its early history. 4. There's a planet where it rains molten glass sideways. HD 189733b, a planet 63 light-years away, has one of the most extreme weather systems ever discovered. Its atmosphere is filled with scorching hot silicate particles, and winds blow at over 5,400 miles per hour, 7 times the speed of sound. But the craziest part? It rains molten glass. Imagine shards of liquid glass being hurled sideways at hurricane speeds. If there's ever a planet you don't want to visit, this is definitely high on the list. 5. Neutron stars are so dense that a sugar cube-sized piece would weigh 1 billion tons. When massive stars explode in supernovae, they leave behind neutron stars, one of the densest objects in the universe. These stars are so compact that a sugar cube-sized portion would weigh around 1 billion tons on Earth, roughly the same as a mountain. Their gravity is so intense that if you dropped an object from just a few feet, it would hit the surface at 4.3 million miles per hour. Some neutron stars, called pulsars, spin hundreds of times per second, blasting beams of radiation into space like cosmic lighthouses. 6. There's a gigantic diamond floating in space. About 50 light-years from Earth lies a dead star called BPM 37093, also nicknamed Lucy, after the Beatles song. It's essentially a massive crystallized diamond nearly the size of our moon. Scientists believe that in billions of years, our sun will eventually turn into a similar cosmic gem. If diamonds are rare on Earth, they're certainly not in space. 7. You could survive for about 15 seconds in space without a suit. Contrary to what movies show, you wouldn't instantly explode in space without a spacesuit. Instead, you'd remain conscious for about 10 to 15 seconds before passing out due to lack of oxygen. Your body wouldn't freeze immediately either because space is a vacuum, which means there's nothing to conduct heat away quickly. However, the lack of pressure would make your body swell, and after a minute or so, you'd suffocate. Definitely not something to try. 8. The largest volcano in the solar system is on Mars. Mars is home to Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in our solar system, standing at 72,000 feet tall, nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Its base is so wide that if you stood on the edge, the summit would be beyond the horizon. Olympus Mons is a shield volcano, meaning its eruptions are slow and steady rather than explosive. Scientists believe it might still be dormant, meaning it could erupt again in the future. 9. There's a planet made entirely of burning ice. Gliese 436b is a Neptune-sized exoplanet where ice burns instead of melts. Due to its extreme gravity, the planet's surface has a type of ice that remains solid at 800 degrees Fahrenheit. This strange phenomenon occurs because the immense pressure keeps the water molecules locked in a solid state, even under extreme heat. This exotic form of ice, known as Ice 7, behaves unlike anything found on Earth. 10. Saturn's moon Titan has lakes of liquid methane. Titan, the largest moon of Saturn, is the only place in our solar system besides Earth known to have stable bodies of liquid on its surface. But instead of water, Titan's lakes and rivers are filled with liquid methane and ethane, forming an alien hydrological cycle. It even rains methane, creating a landscape eerily similar to Earth, but with temperatures at a bone-chilling 290 degrees Fahrenheit. 11. A spoonful of a neutron star would weigh as much as 1 billion tons. Neutron stars are the remnants of massive stars that have gone supernova. They are so dense that if you could scoop up just a teaspoon of neutron star material, it would weigh around 1 billion tons, equivalent to the weight of a large mountain on Earth. Their gravity is unimaginably strong, and some neutron stars, called pulsars, spin at dizzying speeds, sometimes hundreds of times per second, generating intense magnetic fields and beams of radiation that sweep through space like cosmic lighthouses. 12. A black hole's gravity is so strong that it warps time. One of the strangest effects of black holes is time dilation. The closer you get to the event horizon, the boundary beyond which nothing can escape, the slower time moves relative to an outside observer. If an astronaut fell into a black hole while you watched from a distance, you would see them slow down more and more, appearing almost frozen in time at the edge. Meanwhile, from their perspective, time would continue normally, but they would never be able to escape. This phenomenon is a direct result of Einstein's theory of relativity and has been observed in experiments involving extreme gravitational fields. 13. Rogue planets wander the galaxy without a star. Not all planets are lucky enough to orbit a star. Scientists estimate that there are billions of rogue planets drifting through space, completely unattached to any solar system. These lonely worlds may have been ejected from their home systems due to gravitational interactions or collisions. Some of these planets might even have thick atmospheres or internal heat sources that could keep them warm, potentially allowing for exotic forms of life to exist in the cold darkness of space. 14. The coldest place in the universe is a nebula. The Boomerang Nebula, located 5,000 light-years away, holds the record for the coldest known place in the universe. Its temperature is 457.7 degrees Fahrenheit, just a fraction of a degree above absolute zero, where all molecular motion stops. This bizarre deep space cloud is colder than even the cosmic microwave background radiation, which is the afterglow of the Big Bang. Scientists believe its extreme coldness is due to rapid gas expansion, similar to how an air conditioner cools a room. 15. The Sun's core reaches temperatures of 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. The Sun might look calm from Earth, but deep inside, it's a nuclear inferno. Its core reaches a staggering 27 million degrees Fahrenheit, where hydrogen atoms fuse into helium, releasing the energy that powers our solar system. This process, called nuclear fusion, is the same mechanism that fuels hydrogen bombs. The light and heat generated in the Sun's core take thousands of years to reach the surface before they escape into space, illuminating Earth. 16. There's a huge hexagonal storm on Saturn's North Pole. Saturn's North Pole is home to one of the most bizarre weather phenomena in the solar system, a massive hexagon-shaped storm. First discovered by the Voyager spacecraft in the 1980s, this perfectly shaped six-sided storm is nearly 20,000 miles wide, larger than Earth itself. Scientists believe this shape is formed by powerful jet streams moving at speeds of 200 miles per hour, but they are still unsure why it has remained so stable for decades. 17. Some stars are so big that they would swallow our entire solar system. The largest known star, UY Scuti, is a true cosmic giant. This red supergiant is so enormous that if it replaced our Sun, its outer layers would extend beyond Jupiter's orbit. Compared to the Sun, which could fit about 1.3 million Earths inside it, UY Scuti could fit over 5 billion suns within its volume. Despite its size, this colossal star is nearing the end of its life and will eventually collapse in a massive supernova explosion. 18. The Moon is slowly drifting away from Earth. The Moon isn't staying put, it's slowly moving away from Earth at a rate of about 1.5 inches per year. This is due to the gravitational interaction between the Earth and Moon, which causes tidal forces to transfer energy between them. Over millions of years, this means that our Moon was once much closer, appearing larger in the sky. If you traveled back in time a billion years, the Moon would have been about 40% closer, making tides on Earth much stronger than they are today. 19. The Milky Way and Andromeda are on a collision course. The Milky Way galaxy, our home, is on a slow-motion collision course with its neighboring galaxy, Andromeda. Right now, they are about 2.5 million light-years apart, but gravity is pulling them toward each other at a speed of 250,000 miles per hour. In about 4.5 billion years, the two galaxies will merge in an epic cosmic event, forming a new, larger galaxy. However, since galaxies are mostly empty space, individual stars are unlikely to collide. Our solar system may remain relatively undisturbed, just with a completely new view of the night sky. 20. The observable universe is 93 billion light-years wide. The universe is 13.8 billion years old, so you might assume the farthest thing we can see is 13.8 billion light-years away. But because space is expanding, the actual observable universe is much larger, about 93 billion light-years across. This means that light from some distant galaxies has been traveling for billions of years but has been stretched by cosmic expansion, making the universe appear vastly bigger than its age suggests. What lies beyond this observable edge? No one knows for sure, but scientists believe the universe could be infinite. And that's just the tip of the cosmic iceberg. Space is full of mysteries waiting to be explored, and there's always something new to discover. If you enjoyed these mind-blowing space facts, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing space content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. What was the most shocking fact for you? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video. Until then, keep looking up at the stars.